and where the oils come from. And I'm like, oh my gosh, thank God I'm buying these oils from this company. This company is amazing. Can't believe I'm growing a business with this company and I get to be here forever. So here we're going to start a sourcing video just so you can kind of get a few pictures of where our oils come from. So welcome to Intro to Oils. This class is about supporting your family naturally with doTERRA essential oils and products. And this is coming from not just me, but on behalf of our entire team. So thank you for coming, Kehao. We're happy to have you here. Sorry you're sick. And I hope that you can learn some tips of how to take care of your family in different ways, everything from the immune system, how you can help them with their current symptoms, kicking their cold or flu, and then beyond that, like self-care and emotional wellness and everyday energy and all that kind of stuff. doTERRA has all of that for you. We don't just have oils, we have supplements, we have natural cleaning products, we have spa products. We have a great product line. Okay, so just a little bit about how I got started. I got started by chance. I already mentioned that, and started with oils and had no idea about this company. And luckily it's a great company and the best quality essential oils in the world, the purest, the most potent, made from the best species of plants with the highest amount of benefits, sourced in the most sustainable, helpful way to the rest of the world. My coworker, I always have these oils on my desk. My coworker on the next desk, when I was working a 9 to 5, was always diffusing oils. And I just thought it smelled really great. And then one day I asked her what they are. And she said, they give you great benefits, great moods. And all I could think of was like, but then anything that isn't essential oils, that isn't pure, that is probably chemicals, is probably harming my mood. Right. And so I was like, okay, well, tell me more. And she's like, well, why don't we just try this? Tell me what you want. And I was like, well, I drink a lot of coffee. It keeps me really productive, but then I don't eat. I know it's not healthy. What do you got for energy? So she gave me a drop of wild orange and a drop of peppermint oil. Peppermint oil is probably one of our most popular essential oils, and it's probably my favorite. You guys too. Put a drop in the palm of your hand of wild orange and peppermint. And then you rub your palms together. Don't touch your eyes. You cup it over your nose and mouth. And you don't just smell it, but you deeply inhale it into your chest. And you keep going until it kind of like dissipates and absorbs. And she was like, what do you feel? And I was like, oh my gosh, okay. This awakening, this cooling effect, focus, and mood boosting. And she's like, exactly. And so that's just a small power of what essential oils can do. And after that, I was hooked. I had to get oils for myself. I was a mom at the time, but I was mostly interested in what oils could do for me. I got the Healthy Start Kit, which is a top 10 oil kit. We're going to learn about that in this class. And when my daughter got sick, I was reading about how Tylenol can harm the body over time, and how fevers are good for your body, and your body just will fight it off on its own, right? And so I thought, instead of the modern medicine, why don't I try these essential oils that I've invested in? My kit was $150. I've invested in oils. Let me really try it and use it. And so I started to use peppermint to bring down her fever, lavender to calm her body. I put a drop of lemon in her water to cleanse her body. And then I was putting On Guard, oregano, frankincense, and tea tree on the bottom of her feet to help her immune system. I also put Breathe on her chest. And so right there, I used most of the oils in the top 10 oils, and I was able to help my daughter heal. And that was an amazing experience in itself as a mom, to see her heal naturally and be there to support her and massage her and apply oils on her body. And ever since then, I was like, okay, natural solutions, raising my kids in a different life than I have. And what else can I learn? What else can I use oils for? And it's absolutely been incorporated into our world, our home, and made our lifestyle so much better. And when I say that, it's less stomach discomfort, better sleep, better energy, uh, better skin issue management, and getting sick a lot less. Last year in 2023, most of the year I was like, our family has not got sick at all. And then we got sick twice in the fall and winter season. And so out of the whole 2023, our family got sick twice. And I truly believe that it's these oils and how we've incorporated in our lifestyle. So that's a little bit about me. I do have 4 kids, and I love oils. Okay, Britt, would you be open to sharing?
Sure. Hi, everyone. I am Brittany Atibercio. I am also on the Gold Drop Society team. I started with oils, gosh, was it like 5 years ago now? 4 years ago? Wow, it's been a while. 5 years. Oh yeah, see, they know when my anniversary is more than I do. That's so funny. But I actually got started with oils because I have digestive issues. And that was why I was like, I need some relief. I hate the taste of Tums. I needed something that could get me through my workday without like constantly feeling sick. And I knew Ashley from, we met through work and through different social events and outings. And she was sharing about using oils. And I remember being like, I need to find something that's more natural that I can use at my own pace. And so I came to one of these classes, and she told me about 2 oils that I was like, yes, I need them. But I wasn't quite ready to start. And so she had a BOGO deal, and I was like, yep, sign me up for a BOGO deal. And then 2 days later, I haven't even got to my oils. I texted her and I was like, yeah, I bought my kit already. Sign me up. Where do we start? How do I do this? What am I doing? And 5 years later, I'm still finding new ways every single day to use my oils. I started realizing that, my digestive issues go a little bit further than just I guess the digestive issue was the symptom, but there's a deeper root cause that I only was recently diagnosed within the last year. So having oils in my toolkit has been not only beneficial for like my physical health, but also my emotional health as I navigate through, you know, doctor's appointments and all these different things that are like so much unknown. And I'm not a mom, I'm a dog mom. And dogs unfortunately don't last longer than we do. So I have been using oils for grief for so many years because my dogs have been dying almost one dog every year. So that has been like an amazing thing for me. So I've found more and more ways, and just today I found a new way to use another oil. So I seriously, love oils.
Alexis, you open to sharing your oil journey? So I know you're pregnant and you're about to be a mom. You've been using oils for your pregnancy, but you haven't been a mom for a few years, most of the years that you've been using oils. And you've been you've been in the corporate world. You've been, anyway, I'll let you share telling your story, but
It's okay. Hi guys, I'm Alexis. I am a wellness advocate along with Ashley and Britt. I got started with doTERRA in late 2016, early 2017. And for me, I was climbing my way up my glittery corporate ladder. At that time, I was what we call a multi-unit leader in a retail corporate company. And so I had overseen at that time, probably about 6 or 7 stores here in the Hawaiian Islands. I was traveling a lot. Sometimes I was leaving Oahu in the morning and coming back the same day at 8 p.m. And so I felt that I was experiencing burnout. Sleep wasn't a thing for me. I had no idea what mental health was. And then on top of that, I am Filipino and I have a bunch of skin issues. And at that time, because I was very stressed out, it was kind of making its way out in the form of, physical pain, lack of sleep, and also skin issues. My first interaction with oils was with doTERRA, but actually through my sister, and we were at the beach. And I remember getting ready to give up my parking spot at Kaimana Beach to go get this huge bottle of hydrocortisone because that was the only thing I knew had fixed my heat rash and eczema, that gave me some sort of relief. And my sister was like, here, try this. And she sprayed something on my body. And I was like, you're crazy. You're insane. This is not going to work. And sure enough, within 10 to 15 minutes, when you have a skin irritation, how you can kind of feel the heat coming off of your skin and a little bit of throbbing sensation, that had gone away. And so when I had asked her what it was what we now call this, I call it the skin trinity. And it's lavender, frankincense, and tea tree. And so that kind of piqued my interest and got me into, well, what essential oils can help me with sleep? Obviously, starting with lavender. And over the next year, I really started to discover that just lavender, tea tree, and frankincense could do so much in our household. My husband at that time was also doing his student teaching with preschool, and so there were germs everywhere. And so that had allowed me to bring On Guard into our home. And so, the support that it gave his immunity, I was seeing firsthand him coming home and getting sick twice a month to slowly getting sick only once a month and then every other month from there on. So it's amazing to see how these oils have helped my life pre-baby, and now that baby is here, I have doTERRA for everything because I know that it works. I know it's so effective, and I want to bring her into this world with just the safest and the natural, most natural ingredients. So here I am.
Thank you, Alexis. Thank you, Britt, for sharing. And then welcome, Sarah. Sarah and Kehao, if you're able to chat in the chat box, you can say your name, where you're from, and what experience you have with oils, or what you came to learn, or what your curiosities are. Something, you can share something. We would love to know. Okay, so we are learning intro to oils. And so what I always tell a lot of my just people who are asking me, oh, I want to get started with oils. Where do I start? I'm curious about oils. I'm ready to get started with oils in the new year. I say you need to come to the intro to oils class. So this is it. You're going to learn what oils are, where they come from, how to use them, how to get started, and just the simplicity of like, if you get oils, then what do you do with them, right? After that, it really is about you coming to any extra classes we have. You could follow any of us on Instagram. We share some tips and tricks. But the main goal about essential oils is that you feel empowered. And so you're going to have oils in your home. You're going to have a resource. I have a bunch of resources, but I mostly use this book. And so any ailment that comes up in your home, emotional or physical, you're able to look it up and use the oils that you have. And so when I say that word empowered, you're not having to text me at 1 a.m, which I'm sorry, I'm sleeping, or figure out like if you need to go to the emergency room or go to the doctor because something is happening and you need a solution now. Or if you're aiming to not grab something over the counter and you want to use oils, the empowerment feeling. I have oils and I have a resource. I can look it up. I have everything that I need in my home in order to take care of myself and my family. Okay. Awesome. All right. So oils are simple. We want you to know that. 3 cool things. They are safe, they're effective, and they're affordable. Okay. Safe, effective, and affordable. doTERRA is 100% pure essential oils. And there's just a lot of oils on the market. It trended, I think, 3 years ago, and any company under the sun started making oils, even if that wasn't their specialty. The problem with anyone out there making oils, and the problem with a lot of the oils in the market, is that if you look at this pie chart, most of the oils on the market is synthetic. The reason being, there's no one out there grading and testing oils and holding a standard out there for anyone who makes essential oils. So when you see a company who says on their label it's 100% pure or 100% natural, it's most likely not true. The FDA doesn't grade oils because it's not a food or a drug. So oil companies and any companies who make essential oils basically have free reign. Okay. So know that, because when you go out and you see oils in the store, now you know it's most likely not pure. It costs a lot of money to make pure products. The world that we live in, we're becoming very aware of the ingredients that are in our products. We're becoming very aware of even greenwashing products and companies and brands that say their products are natural, but you look at their ingredients and you're seeing the chemicals that we're supposed to stay away from, or you're seeing dyes, and other other things that we don't want in our products. Okay, so same with oils. And so because it costs a lot of money to make sure the oils are pure, to source it in a sustainable way, to pay a farmer fairly, to distill oils in a safe way and in a way where it keeps the oils pure, not a lot of companies do it. So doTERRA does. doTERRA grades their oils and tests their oils, and they call their oil CPTG, which is certified pure tested grade essential oils. It is the most tested, it's the most trusted. doTERRA even pays third-party testers to test their oils to show how pure they are. And it's not just doTERRA saying, hey, I'm here, hey, I'm pure. And it's not just doTERRA's word. So it is amazing that this company stands behind their product and then also puts himself out there to be challenged. Okay, so essential oils. doTERRA's are plants that are harvested in their natural habitat. These are verified pure, free of fillers, harmful contaminants. It has a stringent third-party testing to ensure authenticity and potency. And the other thing is just how they are sourced, and that we pair with farmers. So we find the best species, first of all, the best species of lavender that has the highest amount of benefits. There is a chemical in lavender that we love. We know lavender is calming, helps you sleep. That chemical that you're looking for in it is linalool, right? And so doTERRA tests different species of lavender to get you the highest percent of linalool, and then the other chemicals that support our bodies and give us the highest benefits. So lavender most of it is sourced in France. That is where it's native to, right? So that makes sense. And then we don't buy farms, we build with farmers, and we make sure that farmers are paid fairly and that they're able to create an income and support their families and their communities. So amazing, amazing company, not just because of the pure oils, but because of how they source. If you're wondering, and you haven't had an oil experience, why oils work or how they work, just kind of think about it in a way of oils are natural, plants are natural, we're natural. And if we all work together, we are going to take care of each other so much better, right? We take care of plants, but also plant medicine takes care of us. So 2 generations ago, that was normal. Two generations ago and way beyond, and way beyond that time, natural medicine was no, we use natural medicine, right? We grow our plants and we make our little concoctions and we take care of ourselves and our families. And then comes, I think this is my theory, in last generation where both of our parents need to work, and they have no time for vacation, for healing, none of that. And so here comes over-the-counter drugs because we need quick fixes, right? In the long run, that ends up harming our bodies, breaking down our liver, our kidneys, and then more problems arise. We get dermatitis, we have all these skin issues because of these different over-the-counter meds that are that we're taking over time and really harming our bodies and not helping it heal. Okay, I'll go over the natural versus modern medicine in a bit. But so if you look at this picture, then you can see that essential oils can actually penetrate the cell membrane because they are natural. Modern meds can't. If we take, well, there's no cure for COVID, for the flu, for cancer, because medicine that's man-made cannot penetrate the cell membrane, and this is where viruses are in. Viruses are in our cells. Cancer gets in our cells. We have unhealthy cells, right, in our bodies, and cells regenerate. So what we want are healthy cells and essential oils penetrating the cell membrane to attack and help our bodies attack the viruses, but help our bodies heal. Okay, does that make sense? This is, if we look at a virus, okay, this is a virus, you want to use oregano essential oil, and that will actually help to penetrate the cell membrane and kind of fight off that virus. And that's where you're dealing with the root cause. Okay. So I personally really like this picture because I'm like, okay, I can understand a little bit better. I'm definitely a visual person, and I hope this kept it simple and easy for you guys to understand as well. So the next time you have like a tummy ache or you have a cold or flu, you can really think about and picture this of, I'm not going to take the Tylenol because it's not actually helping me and my body heal and fight off this virus. I'm going to use On Guard to support our immune system, and I'm going to use oregano to because it has antiviral properties, and frankincense because it supports our cells, and get a good sleep, get some rest, drink some water, and let my body heal.
I have a quick question, and this
Mhm.
might be depending on what you're trying to treat and with what. When you say use, does it matter? What do you mean? Like between taking it or smelling it, or I know there's different ways, even on your tongue, or I know there's I've seen people put them in capsules and stuff.
Yeah, good question. I am going to go over the 3 ways to use oils. Sorry, something got stuck in my throat. But that is a really good question, because then you're like, okay, I get it. I need to use oils, but then how do I use it? So a lot of the time you can just put it on the bottoms of your feet. The bottom of your feet has the biggest pores in your body, and it'll absorb into your bloodstream. And you want to apply it every 6 hours if you're really sick. You can even do every hour. I do every hour if we're really sick. And then, kind of as it dwindles, every 6 hours, every 12 hours, and then just kind of taper off. And then when you're dealing with like a tummy ache, you want to put it on your tummy, like apply it on your stomach, and that will help to that issue to subside or help your body work through it. Okay. Okay. So remember, we kind of talked about that modern versus natural approach, you guys. This is a chart and a visual. We talked about, like, if you're a visual person like I am, this can help a lot. So our modern approach is what we are probably used to, right? Before oils, that is, and before like learning about toxins and good foods to eat and whatnot, right? Depending on what level you're at with natural meds. This is the modern approach, right? So it's designed to manage symptoms. It's made from isolated synthetic agents. There's side effects known and unknown, and $6.5 trillion a year is spent on healthcare. And the question is, are we really healthier? And the answer is no. When doctors are continuing to prescribe medications to support high blood pressure instead of teaching us how to take care of our bodies so our blood pressure doesn't rise, then that medicine in the long run ends up harming our bodies and breaking it down, and then making us either need to try a new med or get another med for another issue. Does that make sense? Okay, so that's why we're saying $6.5 trillion is spent a year on global healthcare, and we're not healthier. Now, if we look at the natural approach, what we're doing is we're addressing our body's needs and our root causes. Oils are extracted from plants. It enhances our wellness, and it's safe with benefits without side effects. Side effects: take antibiotics, you can get sleepy, you can have tummy aches, you can break out in skin rash, right? Because of what's in it. Oils, no side effects. It's safe. You're helping your body heal itself with something natural that works with it. You can also deal with the root cause. So if we're looking at a cold or flu, symptoms, headache, migraine, lack of sleep, we have fever, we have coughing, we have runny nose. We can use oils to support that, right? So we can use breathe on the chest for cough and to breathe better. We can use peppermint to bring down a temperature. But then we're also going to deal with the root cause. We're going to apply On Guard, oregano on the bottom of our feet, including frankincense as well. And that's going to help fight off the virus that's causing the cold, flu, that's making those symptoms. So we're addressing the root cause of the issue. And I want to give you one more example. Eczema. Okay. You can look up oils of what to use topically on top of the skin rash. It's usually like cedarwood, lavender. You can try tea tree, but what's causing the eczema is in us. And if you look in this book, it'll link to your different body systems. And one of those systems is your gut. And so the root cause of eczema, a lot of the time, is our gut health. And so we can take probiotics, we can change our diet. And so that's an example of helping the root cause, but also using oils for the symptoms and just taking this more natural approach. Okay, and here's for UK Health. You might also be wondering, like, if I want to use On Guard, how do I know when to use it, what way, right? On Guard is to support your immune system. You can do it in whichever way you feel best. So for children, for example, I would just diffuse this so they're breathing it in, but I'd also apply it on the bottom of their feet. For my daughter who's 9, who swallows pills or can take the On Guard soft gel, I will have her take the On Guard soft gel and get that immune support in her body, as well as have her breathe this in through the diffuser. For me, if I have a cold or a flu, I will diffuse On Guard, but I'll make a veggie capsule with frankincense, lemon, On Guard, oregano, and tea tree, 1 drop of each. And I'll take it in a capsule every 6 hours for the first maybe 2 days, and then once every 12 hours. You kind of just preference, I think. Yeah, what do you think, Britt? Preference? Okay, so 3 ways to use oils: aromatically, diffuse it or inhale, right? You're breathing it in. Okay, topically, sorry, gotta go back to aromatic because this is important. There's different benefits to breathing in oils. You can use it to set a specific environment. One of my favorite oil combos to diffuse is Supermint with Spanish sage. They're newer oils. And I put them together. I do mostly Spanish sage. So 6 drops of Spanish sage, 4 drops of Supermint in a diffuser with water. And I turn it on. And that's the atmosphere that I create. I like the smell, first of all, but secondly, it supports your mental clarity because I want to be as productive and focused as possible. And Supermint also gives you that minty energy, right? So you can use oils aromatically to set an atmosphere and to support your emotions and your mood. Secondly, you can use oils in a diffuser or in a room spray to freshen the air. Citrus oils are really great for cleansing the air. And so you can use lemon, wild orange. There's so many citrus oils, but choose something that you like the smell of, preference. The third way is to open up your airways. So breathing in mints and cardamom and eucalyptus, those will help to open up your airways when you're breathing in these essential oils. The second way is topically, and that's when you apply oils on your skin, right? So I go on a snow trip every year, and you would think my rash gets better every time because I'm more exposed to winter each time, and it just gets worse. So I break out in really bad winter rash. And so I'm gonna topically apply peppermint and lavender to soothe the rash, but also stop the itch. Peppermint has that cooling effect, so it almost like distracts you from not feeling the itch. But that's where you can use oils topically, right? Bug bites, lavender, purify. Those are great. So that's the times where you want to topically apply essential oils. You can also dilute it with fractionated coconut oil for young people, sensitive skin, older people, and then if you just want to make a rollers like this, 10 milliliters, I put 10 drops of essential oil. I do a combo for this one. And then I do fractionated coconut oil, and I can easily roll it on my stomach. oils are so pure and potent that you only need a few drops. I don't need to fill this with pure oil because I only need a few drops of oil to support my tummy issues, right? And then also for kids, I just like to apply their oils on the bottom of their feet and up their spine. So that's topical application. And then you can use rollers with coconut oil. Internally, you have to look at your bottle. Your bottle will say aromatic and topical use. Then if it has supplement facts, you can take that oil internally. Why you want to use oils internally? Drink it in your water. I have MetaPower in my water. MetaPower is our metabolic blend. It helps your cells to stop maturating into fat cells. It helps you curb cravings and it boosts your metabolism. Ginger, lemon, what are the other ones in there? Ginger, lemon, not orange, but oils that help your body cleanse and then boost your metabolism. Doesn't that sound great? You can take it in a veggie cap. I shared that. And then if you ever want to do it under your tongue, you can try that as well. It's not my favorite, but again, preference. Okay, awesome. So we want you guys to think, what are your top 3 health concerns? Okay, Hao and Sarah, you can either write it down and keep it to yourself, or you can write it in the chat. But what we're gonna do with Britt and Alexis, we can just unmute and we can talk about these top 10 oils. And what we're hoping for is that you find the solutions that you're looking for within these top 10. Anyone want to start with peppermint?
I can go, but do you want me to go based off of what they put in the chat? Because I think Sarah put her concerns a little further up when we first started class.
Yeah, that's fine. We can do it that way.
Okay. Sarah, I feel you because these concerns are actually the second layer of why I got started with essential oils. So I talked a little bit earlier, I don't know if you were on that, I started with digestive issues. And so peppermint and digestin were the 2 oils Ashley recommended for me for digestive support. But that was just symptom level that I was addressing. And when I get down to the root cause, it actually had to do a lot with my cycle and my menstrual periods and menstrual cramping. And things like that. So that's kind of why I asked, like, your headaches, like, is that related to your time of the month or is there certain triggers for it? But when you're thinking about menstrual cramps, some of the biggest recommendations that I have that used and worked well for me would be one, I'm going to go down to the bottom, is actually Deep Blue. Deep Blue is great for sore muscles, good for head and neck tension, but I actually found it super useful for menstrual cramps. I just want to err on the side of caution that, don't go too far down into your lady parts just because, it has a cooling and burn sensation. So, learning from experience, like that in your hoo-ha is not fun. Also on the back side, it's not fun. So, just kind of apply it on your lower abdomen, dilute it with, a fractionated coconut oil. I'm sorry, I'm like making Ashley choke there. Dilute it with a fractionated coconut oil. A cup, like 1 drop or 2 drops is really all you need. It's super potent. It actually has a child lock cap on it because it has oils in there that are really going to penetrate through your skin into your muscles and help support that kind of cramping sensation. The second oil I would recommend for actual menstrual cramps is actually going to be Digestin. So Digestin is great for digestive support. So that upset stomach, that nausea that sometimes you might get when it's that time of the month. At least for me, I got that a lot. But I found that it's actually great for menstrual cramps. I think there's fennel in it as well that helps actually with your menstrual cycle. So putting that on, your abdomen not only helps with digestive support, but also helps like your menstrual cramps as well. And then I would also recommend 2 other oils. Sorry, 3. Gosh, you could use all of these if you really wanted to, but lavender is another great one. Sometimes when you're having menstrual cramps, your body tenses up and it causes other areas to get tense as well. So having lavender to keep your body calm, to kind of keep your body, doing its thing and keeping your emotions from like freaking out because that can actually exasperate your menstrual cramps and help with those mood swings as well too. So lavender, definitely on your lower abdomen or on your back. You could also diffuse it if you really wanted to. Frankincense would be another great one because it's great for head tension, which kind of relates back to your other question about headaches. Is frankincense. Ashley told me this, and I live by it. Is you put a drop of frankincense on your thumb and put it to the roof of your mouth and hold it for a couple seconds whenever you get that head tension or headache. And then peppermint, which going back to that top oil, it has that cooling sensation, great for head tension. Ashley talked about how she uses it for energy with wild orange. I use it for seasonal threats or allergies because I'm highly allergic to dogs and I have a lot of dogs. But it's also great for those headaches. So rubbing a drop on your higher part of your forehead, like your temples and on the back of your neck can help with that head tension as well.
I was gonna say something, but I forgot what I was gonna say. Oils. Oh yeah, oils take if you're not completely used to using oils yet, it does take some time to train yourself to be in that mindset and belief of using natural medicine as a first line of defense and turning to your oils and giving your oils time to work. Because you know, like we've been using oils for 5 to 7 years at this point, Britt and Alexis. So I forget about that sometimes with people who are first starting to use oils. It takes that mindset and belief of like, I want to use oils as a first line of defense and I'm gonna give it time and I need to be patient. Because in the past, we're so used to like, I woke up, I have a headache, I'm just gonna take Tylenol because I have a busy day, I just gotta keep going. Right. And so if we're looking at headaches and it could be the cause could be your menstrual cycle, your ovulation, we're going to take a moment. We're going to make sure, wake up, take care of ourselves. We're going to put Deep Blue, you know, the oil is stronger, I think. I love the rub. The rub is my favorite form of application. The Deep Blue stick is my husband's favorite form of application. He applies it to his legs after surfing and snowboarding, and his calves and such and the shins, but I like the rub on my shoulders because it's just like easy. But if I were to do cramps, I would put the oil with coconut oil and massage it in. And it's not just like slapping it on and running out the door. It's like a nice massage. We'll breathe in the Deep Blue since it's already on our hands. We'll breathe in floral oils to help balance our hormones, because cramps is a symptom of hormone imbalance or hormones just like going through it, right? And so if we support our hormones in balancing, then the cramps should also subside. The headache should also subside. You know what I'm trying to say? So the symptoms and the root cause, right? And so it takes time to train our minds to think like that. And then also to like give it time to be like, okay, well, I'm going to breathe this oil in. I'm going to apply this oil. I'm going to look up an oil. I'm going to put it on. My kid has 101 fever. Is this going to work? Yes, it absolutely will. You need to give it time. You need to believe in it. And as you apply it on and as you see and give your child time to heal and to rest, and they're resting, as long as they're resting, it will be okay. And as long as their fever is not like 103, 104, I promise you it will be okay. I've been through so many fevers and colds and illnesses with my kids. And there's times where I've even questioned, like, should I go to the emergency room? Do I need to give them Tylenol? It's that the mindset and the belief that we have with, we got this. I have my book, I have my oils. We can take care of ourselves and our families. Okay. Peppermint. So, I mean, as you can see, like these are the top 10 oils. Like 80% of the things you need is going to be in the top 10. This is a great place to start. My first start was a top 10 oil kit. You don't have to start there, but most of our customers and most of the customers in doTERRA start there. You will absolutely find a use for all of these oils. And peppermint is my favorite, absolute favorite. Can't live without it. I put a drop on my tongue. It freshens my breath. Brings a cooling sensation. It gives me energy. I breathe it in for energy, for nausea, for motion sickness. I put it on my tummy for any tummy issues. Oregano, great for skin imperfections. Britt, Alexis, feel free to jump in whenever you have a share of any of these oils. Oregano skin imperfections. We had a customer who always broke out in blemishes, like a lot, constantly. So what she started doing was taking oregano, 2 drops in a capsule once a day, and it completely cleared up her skin. Of course, like if you cook and you want to add oregano, you can do a drop of oregano, and that will enhance your spaghetti, you know? You don't always have to have fresh herbs. You can always use essential oils as well. A lot of the time, like we don't have lemon or we don't have a lime for our curry, and my husband just like adds a drop of lemon and stirs it in at the very end, and it's perfect. You can even do like if you make your own salad dressing and you use lemon juice, but you don't have a lemon, a drop of doTERRA lemon oil, mix it, and you just, you know, finished your salad dressing. Tea tree, cleansing, great to clean cut scrapes, great to clean your scalp, add it into your shampoo, your scalp treatments, your cuticles, clean your cuticles with it. Tea tree I've been using, I got a piercing that like took 9 months to heal. And the only thing that got rid of the keloids was tea tree. So like amazing stuff, especially for kids too with cuts and scrapes. Lemon oil, cleansing, detox, natural glugon, clean your fruits and veggies. Okay, how I know you're here for your kids. You can bring all your veggies home, fill the sink with water, do 3 drops of lemon, let those veggies soak and fruits, and then drain them. You'll be amazed with even organic fruits and veggies, they still need to be washed and cleaned. You'll be amazed with how much comes off. Okay, then lavender. Lavender is great for calming, sleep. We do know this. However, I've learned that it's great to calm down your skin. So bug bites, rash, any of that. Lavender is great for your mind and your skin. And then frankincense. Frankincense, you absolutely need it. It is like, get you on an island and you can only choose one oil. I promise you, it'll probably be frankincense. It's great for your emotions with grounding. It's great for your cells. It's great for skin healing, scars, and really just healing any viruses or just any illnesses that you may have in your body as well. You can use it for migraines, not just peppermint. Put a drop on your thumb and hold it to the roof of your mouth. Okay, so these are single oils. These oils are named after its plant. Oil blends are specific for something, and Alexis is going to go through it for you.
Hi again. So these 4 blends, Digestin, Breathe, On Guard, and Deep Blue are like staples in my household, even before having baby here and even before going through all the pregnancy side effects. Digestin is going to be something that you have on, oh, I'm sorry. And to rewind just a little bit, each of these proprietary blends you'll only find with doTERRA. And they each have their own collection. So beyond just this essential oil bottle, they have salves, they have rubs, they have sticks, they have lotions, everything to help you get the best benefit from an application perspective. So whether that be topical, internal, I forget the other one. I'm having pregnancy brain. So I mean, probably the oil is the best for aromatic. That's the third one. But yeah, so just wanted to make a note there. So Digestin is going to be anything to support your digestive system. Specifically, how I use this oil is with motion sickness. Even before being pregnant, I needed to sit in the front or drive a car. Even at Disneyland, which is my favorite, like I always have to kind of like orient myself or else I'll get kind of dizzy. You could use it proactively, so you can apply it to your stomach. You can open the bottle, smell it right away. There's capsules that you can take. There's soft gels that you can take to be able to help kind of with that nausea and that just like green yuckiness that you feel in your stomach. And you can also use it on from a like symptomatic perspective. So if you're like, shoot, I sat in the back and I thought the ride was going to be super quick, but now I'm feeling kind of green. You can just sniff directly from the top. That's that aromatic application. And that will help with the motion sickness as well. Moving on to breathe, just like how there is a digestive system support, there is a respiratory system support as well. This, if you live in Hawaii, is the best for bog. See, so I grew up on the Big Island in Hilo. So I didn't know what bog was because it blew in the other direction. And then when I would visit Kona or when I lived here on Oahu, I'm like, am I gonna die? What's happening? I'm getting headaches. I feel like my asthma's coming up. And so Breathe and On Guard, when I know the Kona winds are coming, or if I know Kilauea is having, a little mentee bee and she's erupting, then I will stick this in the diffuser to be able to support myself and my husband throughout the entire day. And it's nice to be able to have a diffuser as well, because you just put it in there and then it's constantly going. And when you're moving around or you're hanging out at home, you are constantly experiencing that support. Sorry, I live by Queens and HPD and Straub, so there's lots of stuff happening in the background. One thing that I want to also note is for allergies, this is very helpful as well. That same combo, Breathe and On Guard, are going to help kind of like open up your airway and help you feel like you're getting a more full breath. And then fun fact, Raven Sarah also helps with mucus elimination. So when you have allergies and you kind of feel a little bit swollen up in your nostrils, that's because their mucus is building up. It helps kind of excrete that. So if you are using Breathe and you're using it specifically for allergies, expect it to act as an expectorant, and you're going to cough up, you're going to sneeze, you're going to get all that mucus out. So that's what that blend is for. On Guard is like the best. I have the entire line, to be honest. And it focuses on immune support. And the best way to get that constant immune support is to kind of swap out the different elements of the On Guard line with things that you already own. Because that was one of the things that when I was first getting started, I was like, is this going to be an extra cost? Absolutely not. So for example, there's a hand wash that you can swap out. There is a really amazing cleaning concentrate that you can swap out, and that will take place of multiple items that are in your cleaning cabinet, right? You can even use it for a bubble bath. There are different elements in your medicine cabinet that you can also replace with On Guard support. Specifically, in addition to obviously having the oil, the On Guard capsules are my favorite. Especially right now, we are experiencing like an RSV season. Everybody's got this weird cough that's lingering for 3 weeks that is contagious, unfortunately. And so that On Guard proprietary blend is going to support your body's already existent immune response and be able to make sure that it's acting in the way that it needs to when your body is exposed to something like an external threat. And if you want to dive more into sciencey stuff, I'm your girl. My husband is a biology teacher. And when I bring something home to him and I'm like, wait, explain this to me in English so I can help other people, just let me know and I can explain that too. And then the last one, Deep Blue, if you've ever used a Salonpas, an icy hot, that is doTERRA's version of that, minus all the crazy ingredients. This had recently come out in a Deep Blue stick combined with Copaiba, which is another pain relieving oil, which is also one of my favorites. It also comes in a lotion. I noticed the difference between the two if you're looking for pain relief. Like I know that somebody was wanting to deal with cramping. The lotion is more of a cooling effect for me. It has more of that wintergreen content inside of it. And then the oil and the stick are more warming. So it just depends on how you want the relief to kind of, be transported throughout your body. If you are in the office, because outside of being a doTERRA wellness advocate, I am a human resources manager and I'm in front of the computer for a really long time. So if I know that I'm going to be kind of jam packing out some documents, some forms for a longer period of time, I will actually use this proactively to kind of help my muscles relax. Because, when you're kind of tensing up throughout the day, it can kind of you can hold your stress there for a little bit. I hold it in my right shoulder. So yeah, all of these things I would recommend kind of trying to figure out how you can use them proactively to give your body what it needs in the first place. But absolutely, these can be used in a symptomatic perspective too, when you're kind of identifying something's up.
Awesome, thank you. One thing that I didn't mention in the single oils, and Alexis brought up allergies with Breathe and On Guard to help you, is that we do have a natural antihistamine, and that's peppermint with lemon and lavender, that combination to help support and treat like allergies and the symptoms that come with it. So my daughter's allergic to cat hair, dog hair, anything, and so many other things. And so I just have her breathe in peppermint, lemon, lavender, and then I roll on her wrists. I just make a roller. I mix a roller, or I get a bowl and put those oils in, and then a little coconut oil. I mix with my fingers and I apply it on her wrists and on her chest. Okay, awesome. So much to learn. And like Alexis was saying, like it's good. Like we don't just have to use oils preventatively. We can use them preventatively and proactively. And then I just want to bring in that this is like an entire lifestyle. And we are more than just oils. We have amazing supplements. They're actually in line to be patented, our lifelong vitality pack. Our MetaPower system is new, but we have a very comparative collagen with NMN compared to highest quality and 9 types of collagen, just best comparative to other brands out there, as well as great clean ingredients. Same with our probiotics. And then we kind of talked about the On Guard line, and it comes in so many things, and it's great for oral health and cleaning your home and your immune system. So start with the oils, but also know that there's an entire lifestyle here, and it really contributes to how you're going to live your days in the years to come. Okay, so let's get oils into your home if you are ready to do so. It's very simple, and also this is going to be recorded and posted. And so note that if you're not watching it in January 2024, there's going to be different promotions, and to reach out to your wellness advocate to check what those current promotions are. But for those of you who are here this month and right now, you're going to see this month's promotions. So know that to get oils in your home, it's online shopping. You definitely want to stay away from Amazon because most of them are not actual doTERRA products and oils. Some of them are even discontinued. So we're like, how are they even making these? Very dangerous. Okay, so you're going to online shop with your wellness advocate on doTERRA.com. Friends don't let friends buy retail. I got that from Britt. She used to say it in all her classes, and I was like, oh my gosh, that's amazing. It's very catchy and it's easy to understand. Friends don't let friends buy retail. That's why you get a membership. The membership is not scary. Enrolling is not scary. All it is you're creating an account like you do at other online retailers. So every time you log in, you can see what you've ordered. Every time you log in, you can easily order again, and you're always going to get 25% off. Your membership lasts for a year. When you renew your membership, it's $25, but you get a free peppermint oil, and peppermint's like $33 retail right now. So your membership is basically free. When you enroll with a wellness advocate, your membership is free, and this is only for the United States right now. So again, membership's basically always free. You have an account to log in, you get 25% off, you have extra perks, and you're going to get supported by your wellness advocate because you become a member within our team and with actual wellness advocate who will help take care of you. Because you could enroll this month, we have an amazing Healthy 100 promo. Enroll with 100 PV for this month. In February, when you place 100 PV on LRP, you're going to get 100 free product credits in March. Don't get confused about it. Don't think too much about it. We will walk you through it, but know that those 100 free product credits will get you free products. And it's an amazing enrollment promo for new members. Plus, you're starting off the year with your wellness products, your oils. You're getting your wish list products in February. But if your enrollment order this month totals 150, you'll also get the bubble diffuser for free. It's always sold out. It's motion activated. You battery charge it. It is, again, always sold out. So lucky you can get this diffuser for free this month. Okay, let's look at the kits. Natural Solutions is going to be your everything kit. You have a little bit of everything from each category of wellness, everything from sleep to immune support to stress relief to supporting the movement of your body, foundational support, our top products, a diffuser, and a box to hold your oils. This kit is $453 worth 345 PV, and you save $239. You will also get free shipping and that bubble diffuser because you've qualified for it. The Home Essentials Kit, top 10 oils. Big bottles, 270, 235 PV. You will get the 100 free product points when you place your next order in February, and you get the bubble diffuser as well as free shipping. And this is personally my favorite diffuser. It's a frosted glass diffuser. It's just beautiful. If you want the top 10 oils, but in smaller travel sample size bottles, or you're a little bit, your budget is this will fit your budget a little better, you can get the Healthy Start Kit. It's $160. You get the Pebble diffuser. If you add on 50 PV, you'll get a bubble diffuser, but you'll get free shipping because you hit that 100. Healthy Habits Kit. If you're just looking, if you're like, actually, I'm intrigued about your supplements, like it's our #1 selling product. I want to get a good foundational support. Plus I'm getting the probiotics. I got a deep blue rub and some top oils. This one is $198. You save $113. If you add 25 PV, you'll get the bubble diffuser as well. And you qualify for that Healthy 100 promo. The MetaPower system, we didn't go too deep in. We did talk about it a little bit. If that's something that you're really truly interested in, you struggle with stress, you struggle with low energy, brain fog, maintaining a healthy weight, it may be time to focus on your metabolic system, and this entire system can support that. It's a 30-day supply, and it has a step-by-step walkthrough of what time of day you're taking which product and how much. Also, like if you're just like super interested in collagen, this collagen is part of this set. The Aroma Touch technique we don't talk about very often, but it is available. It's a very special technique of oil application, and it comes with the training. And last but not least, this is our Aroma Essentials kit. It has the frosted glass diffuser, as well as some of the best smelling oils, but they're also great for your physical benefit as well and your emotional benefit. And we have a lot of customers starting with this kit because 1, it's pretty, but 2, it smells amazing, and you're switching over any toxic products in your home, you're getting rid of them, and you're diffusing pure, amazing smelling essential oils. Okay, anybody have any questions? You could always create a custom cart. Talk to your wellness advocate. They can actually create your cart for you, send you a link, keep it easy. It's a new year. We want to help you achieve the lifestyle and the goals that you're setting. Just a little tip, MetaPower Recharge is coming. It's our electrolytes. Again, we are very competitive and comparative to a lot of brands on the market. This not only doesn't have sugar, no GMO, no dyes, it also has ginseng in it. It has great, amazing flavors, and baobab extract. It's just like, not only does it not have the other stuff, it's like even up-leveled even more, and it has the MetaPower oil in it too. So Recharge electrolytes are coming. I think it tastes amazing. I tried it when I was hungover, saved my life. Tried it when I was hungover to save my life. However, it's really good to be hydrated on the regular, and we're actually not very hydrated. Statistics show more than 70% of us are not hydrated at all. And it's super important to be that way on the daily. We have jokes for it, right? Don't apply deep blue rub too low on your front or your back, and electrolytes especially help when you're hungover. It was so
That's
good to have you
what I
guys.
use Recharge for. When you are hanging and
you're
you're drinking too
You
hard.
can also drink it before you start drinking, because that helps with the hangover as well. So just like before, during, and after. We're too old to like spend time hungover at this point. That's why. So we got to save ourselves. Okay.
Yeah.
A few next steps. You could host a class. You could refer a friend. You could become an affiliate. You could build a business. The possibilities are endless, but we're just happy that you want to use essential oils and take care of your health. Okay. Thank you guys so much. Sarah Kehal, you can text me or message me on Instagram for any other questions. Those of you watching this recording, please connect with your wellness advocate who invited you here and shared this link with you. We're excited to get you guys started with oils. Okay, thank you. We're late to our next one. So thank you again, Sarah and Kehal, for coming. We do have a business overview next. It's a different Zoom room and a different link. So if you registered for it, check your email and then click that link. Okay, bye guys.
Bye. Thank you.
Thanks, Kehal. Bye.